No. All jokes aside, you guys, Paul, if you want to host it here, you are more than welcome.
Like I said, we'll discuss if we can get everybody to commute to New Jersey to Manalapan.
If everybody's willing to commute to Manalapan, an hour from Manhattan.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll get the details.
Yo, we do a rental bus, Paul. We'll do a rental bus.
Y'all.
You see where I'm going with this?
I want a party bus if y'all doing that, man.
You know what I'm saying? Look, again, we'll see what the state of America is at the time. We'll try to get that.
All I heard was fuck COVID.
Yeah. We gotta make sure it's safe.
He's locked down.
I don't want to be a super spreader. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna say, oh, everybody went to this
party.
Everybody came back coughing.
They're tracing.
You know what I mean? We will discuss. We will discuss.
I will not crucify anybody for a course or food. I promise.
And no, just with the Lysol right up in your face.
Yeah.
Nah, we ain't crazy like that. Yo, it's so funny because we be having like the ADT people come over to install the alarm system, and we've had obviously Optimum. We also had the guy come for the to winterize our sprinkler system. Yo, everybody comes up in here with a mask. You could tell that they can't breathe. They struggling to walk and talk. And I'd be like, listen, y'all could take off your masks and breathe some air. We're okay with it. Believe me. And they all just take it off with a sigh of relief. I'm like, we're good. He could breathe in this house. Don't you worry. It's crazy what we living through.
Listen,
it is. I mean, I get it though. You know, you just never know.
Yeah.
Some people.
So remember 15, 20 years ago when Michael Jackson used to wear masks in public? I guess we now know why. We now know why. He was on to some shit. We just didn't know.
Yeah, you have to understand. He was always traveling international. That was always a problem international.
Yeah, he was on to some shit. He knew.
Yeah, of course. A lot of people that knew. I mean, that's why foreign countries are more prepared for it because they've been through it. This is the first time. That's why we're just falling apart.
The mask will protect you from nothing.
It does. It depends on the mask. There's some masks, like if you have a mask and you put a lighter in front of you, if you can blow the lighter out, then that's not doing nothing.
It's not a valid mask, right?
Exactly. It's not doing nothing for you. But if you can't blow the lighter out, then it's functional. So it just depends. There's a lot of cloth ones. You could just blow. That's not doing nothing for you. You gotta look for the ones with the filter. There's usually a filter in between.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I have a very different view with these times that we're living through, but I respect everybody.
Look, I don't want to panic and get all obsessive about it, but you have to be careful. I have for example, my mom is older, like she's late 70s. Like I can't be catching that. Like if I catch it and get in contact with her, you never know because the problem with this thing is that you just don't know how people react. That's the problem.
So
some people get over it, some people don't.
My stance is the following. If you have some crazy pre-existing conditions, then yes, you need to be very mindful of your exposure to others. But for the most part, the body is a self-healer. Like the body is meant to heal itself. There is nothing that is too big for someone who is otherwise quite healthy. That the body cannot self-heal itself as long as obviously you're okay.
It sounds true, but it's not. Like in this particular case, just because the mortality rate has gone down, which is good, but even healthy people have died from it. So it's just really unpredictable. That's the problem with this thing. It's just so no rhyme or reason right now. The people that are susceptible, yes, they get it more. The problem is that a lot of people don't know they have underlying conditions because our Medicare system sucks here. A lot of people are underinsured.
But the funny thing about it is they have what, right? Because they tell you all the symptoms are the symptoms of the flu. How many years have we had the flu? Exactly. And we haven't had to be this protected, this covered. You know, this wasn't the stance they took on that. There were other diseases and things that happened in previous years that this was not the stance that they took on that. So the question then becomes, what exactly are we protecting ourselves from that it has to be this mask or these gloves? And, you know, that was what everybody was. Put masks on, put gloves on, wash your hands, use what is it? the hand sanitizer, right? All of that stuff. You know, I'm of the same fruition as Gwen. Gwen, the body is a natural healer if given the time, right? So yes, if you get sick, you should go seclude yourself. You should, you know, whatever teas you're into, whatever herbals you're into, or whatever it is that you do to heal yourself, that's what you should do. But in time, your body will heal. It's not going to be an overnight thing. The thing is, we're now accustomed to Western medication where if I take a pill tonight, by tomorrow morning, I'm going to wake up and I don't have a fever and I don't have a stuffy nose no more and I can keep going. That's not how it was done once upon a time. So how much of these Western medications are also breaking down our natural healing mechanisms in our bodies, our natural antibodies? And when we're now getting sick from these things, we can't heal like we used to.
But it's not. I get what you're saying, but it's not the same thing because you're talking about things that we could fight. Things that are coming up are new things. They've mutated. They've changed. There's a new protein in it. There's a new amino in it. It changes that little one thing changes it. So yes, eventually we can build the immunity to it eventually, but you can't at this point in time because it's so new. You just can't gamble. Like it right now.
I'm not saying
it's almost
gamble.
like no. But that's what some people are doing because they don't feel like, oh, this is not really legit. It's just like a flu or whatever. Because a lot of people do recover. A lot of people get better, but
no, I'm not.
99% of the people get better and recover.
I'm not saying it's just like the flu. What's being reported is it's the equivalent of the flu. So the same people who are telling me to put a mask on, wash my hands, use the antibacterial and all this stuff are also telling me that this is what this thing is. So until you tell me exactly what it is that I'm potentially dying for, what am I supposed to do with that information?
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, no, wait.
In one hand, you telling me.
I'm talking about that. All I know was.
In one hand, you telling me don't complain, don't worry, and in the other hand, you telling me be scared.
But listen,
well, you just bottom line,
in one nostril and negative in the other nostril, so they don't know what.
Right. The bottom line.
I won't talk about no more. I won't talk about no more.
That's what I was going to say. Bottom line is, it's still too new. Nobody knows.
Her left
Nobody
nostril
knows.
was positive. Her right nostril was negative. They don't know. But we don't.
It's changing too much. It changes too much that nobody. It's the people who are still learning. That's the problem. People don't know about it, and to say that this is 100% accurate is wrong. It's just that people are learning on the fly. That's the problem, and people don't accept it.
This is my stance on the current times that we're living on. There's a lot of information. Some of it, lots of it, which may be misinformation. So as a result, though, no matter what the thought process is behind it, I believe in my heart of hearts, one has to wonder and question. Just have a questioning attitude about potentially why the reaction is what it is, and explore what those possible answers are and allow that to take you wherever it takes you, and just keep that in mind. But just don't simply conform is my thing. Like, don't simply take what someone is, what someone says.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, don't take everything.
Leave it there. Let's leave it there.
Let's leave it there. Nobody knows 100%, so don't take everything as 100% certain.
Like I always say, we all got opinions. None of us are doctors. We don't know what's going on. We'll leave it. I question everything. We all should question everything.
But the fact remains, the doctors don't even know.
They don't even know.
They trying to figure it out.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Nobody knows. There's nothing 100%.
So the crazy part about it is, in our day jobs, if we make a mistake, so in our day jobs, if we make a mistake, it's just a mistake. But if a doctor makes a mistake, that shit could be fatal. So yeah, we gotta leave it where it is, and we gotta try to, let them figure it out before we go to the next level.
It's complicated. It's like I said, nothing is certain right now. It's still a learning process. Everything's evolving. So
just be mindful of the information that's out there, and some of the information that may be censored, that perhaps there's a reason as to why it's being censored, and
Just a rabbit hole that everybody's going down.
I don't know about all that. I'm just like, just be
Anybody
careful.
hear that new Megan Thee Stallion album?
Like,
Mira, Penny va para la bodega.
Anybody heard that?
Baby.
Yep.
Yo,
Yo,
man.
Gwen,
Yo.
just keep and just
Yo, Michelle,
be
don't judge
mindful
me.
that
I see you.
every drug has a side effect. Every drug has a side effect. So you know when you want to go jump on that vaccination when it comes out, they're not publicizing what the side effects are. And the side effects are
no
different.
vaccination. Mom, I just.
They just
I
gotta
don't
follow.
believe-
Just
I don't
take it
believe-
day by
Your
day.
mama said hi.
That's it. Just go day by day. Paul, how do you want to move on? Let's go.
I'm like, you know,
I'm with you. Like, there's just no
Listen, we're going on the
100%
same
answer
trip
on
for
this.
Penny. He's going to the bodega right now.
Oh, that's how we doing me right now?
That's how we do
we
it.
watching your commute, watching your trip. Where your mask at?
My first phone right here, brother.
To make my move tomorrow morning.
So Gwen, we will
There you go.
we will come bless the new crib. I will
Let's
see if we can get whoever we can get involved, get out there. You know, Coco gonna have a hard time because that's a long ride for her back home. So she got to be up early in the morning.
Who?
Coco. She don't know.
No, but Coco, if Coco comes, she said she'll end up staying for the weekend, so she'll be going back home maybe the following day. I was looking at January 9th, y'all. That's a Saturday.
When is Three Kings Day fall on?
No idea.
Falls in the week before.
Okay,
The day that it
all,
happened.
all decorations down. I don't want to see no tree when I get there. Make sure that's done.
I can't make
Quiet.
a
What's going on over there?
What happened?
Said you quiet. What's going on over there?
Nah, I'm listening to y'all talk about your COVID.
I forget all that. When is Unpopular Opinion coming back?
What happened?
When is Unpopular Opinion coming back?
I didn't hear what you said. One more time.
When is Unpopular Opinion coming back?
I mean, I finally got the Zoom thing working again.
Okay.
I gotta do my best, come up with a few topics.
Okay. So do you have an unpopular opinion about COVID?
He's gonna come out shooting next year.
I don't have an unpopular opinion on COVID, not currently.
Okay. Nothing you want to speak about? Was there anything on your mind? Do you have any unpopular opinions throughout the year? Because you haven't been here the whole episode, so you know I gotta talk to you now.
Yeah, you know, I got a few things. You know, we talk about this. You know, the whole outlook on everything that transpired from, you know, the riots to the looters to the anti-police to the Trump to the Biden. There's a bunch of stuff to touch on, but I know that we got the thought thing coming up, so you know.
True. So before I saw your face. So the Hands of Time is our yearly recap. That's coming. That's gonna probably be the week of New Year's. Episode 100 is definitely gonna come out before the year is over as well. Before that comes out, so I'm definitely gonna have that ready. We got the homie picks every Sunday still. So I got a lot still happening for the rest of the year. I'm gonna be busy. I'm be working. For those that don't know, you got the snappies, but the beanies is coming before the year is over as well. So you know,
I placed my order already.
You did. So send that money because definitely either next week or the week after I'm gonna have those. You know what I mean?
I want to beat me.
Hit me up. I got you. Working on that. We got the skellies, the snap. Like I said, the snapbacks will probably be next year. Shirts is coming. We're gonna have all that stuff coming. We're gonna have a lot going on. The website, I'm trying to get it finalized, get it done the way I want it to be. So it'll be easy to buy all that stuff on it. But until that's done, I will be probably making deliveries. You know what I'm saying? Trying to come through with the stuff and give all the shirts and stuff you want.